It's another hot day. Going to work. What can I say? We've had a pretty bad drought here in Houston, and it's pretty much all over Texas and going up in Oklahoma. Some of the eastern states, I think it goes all the way over to Florida. In contrast, like a few years ago, we had all of June and some into July where it was nothing but rain. And then your normal summers, which are rain and just lots of humidity and heat and bubble gum, what I call. It's just nothing but pure stickiness. Lovely traffic, can't escape it. You can take alternate routes, this and that, but what can you do? Now I'm sure this is probably light traffic to some of you that are in other cities, or I've also driven. You know, probably people from New York, Los Angeles. I've had my fun on the 405 and 101 over there in California. I forget which town it was in Florida. And of course, outside the United States, Mexico City was a whole lot of fun. The thing about this city, though, is we're very spread out. We're very geographically large. And at a minimum, usually it could take you 30 minutes to get pretty much anywhere, and that's if there's no traffic. However, like, my work is what, 17 miles from my house. It'll take me about an hour to get there. My wife, in contrast, works 54 miles from home, but she has no traffic, so she usually just takes our very large tollway, and it takes her about an hour and 20 minutes. So I apologize for the video and audio if it's bad. Don't know yet. I'm kind of testing this out. I'm using a Flip Ultra HD. Anyway, so many of you will know me from Mr. Bit 10. That's my other channel. A whole lot of tech. I've been doing it since what, 2007. And if you're into technology, you can check that out. But I thought I'd start a more personal blog, kind of like a motorcycle vlogging. I got the idea from some existing YouTubers that I think do a pretty good job of motorcycle vlogging. Found it quite entertaining to watch, and hope you find the same with mine. So content will be, you know, just about anything that goes, from stuff happening in my life to some political views, maybe, because I know a lot of my subscribers always have asked me, because I've done it on occasion on Ustream on these webcasts, when you get into politics. So we'll see, you know, we'll just see how it goes. Anyway, what am I riding? Kawasaki Ninja 250R. Now, my motorcycle history is, my first bike was an EX500. And then from there, ZX6R, a ZX11D, Honda CBR 600RR. Now, I didn't necessarily own those, all of those bikes. Some of them were friends, and got to ride those. And this was during what? High school, going into college years. But see, instead of going into college, I went into the Marine Corps. So, sold my bike, and I had a very long break in between. Now, I kept my license renewed and just borrowed friends' bikes every now and then. And gosh, I hate saying that word. It's a pet peeve of mine. Trying to get rid of that bad habit. So there's a long break, borrowed friends' bikes, and you get your license renewed, things like this. But then I had a family, got married, 3 kids, and a mother-in-law. So I needed to get a pretty big vehicle to cart us all around, right? Well, that vehicle, you know, it's a Nissan Pathfinder. I like it. It serves our needs, but boy, it sucks up a lot of gas, especially in traffic. And that's, you know, hey, I don't this is not a some sort of, oh, make more fuel efficient, all this other stuff. No. I'm not one of those guys that goes out and says, oh yes, we need to make it all on 1 gallon a tank or something like that, all of our driving, or just use electrical and stuff. I think those technologies are great, and when the technology comes and is equal to the efficiency that we have now, I'll be very accepting of it. I just find it very funny, like when I was looking at the Nissan Leaf for my wife, because she's trying to also save gas going that long way. She couldn't even make it to work and back. And it'd be like a constant charge here and there, and all this, you know, plugging the car in. Not gonna happen. And I love all the side warnings. Oh, well, if there's 4 people in the car, it only goes this far. If there's 2 people in the car, it only goes this far. Okay. However, saving money is saving money, right? So, this 250R is great on fuel economy. Yeah, it's not a big badass bike. I think it goes rather well for its engine size, for its engine size, 250 cc's or 249 cc's, they say, short of 30 horsepower. I think you can get 30 horsepower if you get a full exhaust system, which I am looking at. It makes the bike lighter as well, and then you have to jet the carburetors, because yes, this still does use carburetors. That's probably the only nag. Cold start in the morning. Let her warm up, which I know is pretty good practice for even vehicles today, although most of us don't practice that. On this, you don't practice that, it will let you know.